Hello DeFi stakers, I hope you are having a great day. In this video I'm gonna look at the high risk ROI Dapps that many of us have invested in and also sometimes got burned with them, and look at those and what has happened and what is going on at the moment and how to play them. So if you like these videos, again, please press thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and click the bell as well, because sometimes the videos are time sensitive. So ROI Dapps. Who doesn't like a crazy high ROI? But it comes with a big risk as well, as many of us have noticed. So matic FOMO, I made a video about 2 weeks ago, over 2 weeks ago, when I invested in this, and then I made a video when I exited this, and I got into this very early. So that's the key thing with these now, to get in as early as possible. At the moment I'm thinking like in the first 2 hours. I think that's the safest thing to do, if you can consider these safe, because I haven't seen any of these ROI Dapp platforms that have died before the 14 days, for example. So clearly it seems that that they run at least the 14 days, because that's when the first locked programs get their money out. And now it seems to me, I haven't looked into all of them, I'm not like intensely following like all these programs, but the ones that I've been, it seems like that not too many people are reinvesting anything, or if they are, it's very little, because then the contracts just die very fast after the 14 days is full. And this happened with matic Fantom FOMO as well. So they it was about maybe 4 or 5 hours after the 14 days was full, the contract was empty. And that's the nature of these programs. You know, like I said, people withdraw their money when they can, and then it's up to everybody, you know, if they want to reinvest any or not. And if there are more withdrawals than the deposits, then the contracts die out. Of course, then there's another thing, that if the founders of the project use it as well to drain the contract, you know, so that also like accelerates that. But also the thing that, you know, we've seen these several weeks at least now, at least a month, well, over a month, these programs running. And you know, another thing is that, you know, they might have also like some kind of a trend, you know, people some people lose faith in them, and because they lose money, or you know, people get more careful and so on. So here we can see, if we look at now the contract of Fantom FOMO, that's 0 now. People have been still trying to withdraw, but the contract is empty. You can see then there's nothing to withdraw. They always these programs, they offer the contract, link to the contract, so you can check there. And also, when they say here total FTM staked, this means that's how much has went in over time. It doesn't mean that the current situation, when you are looking at it, that's the situation. So in these, sometimes they show it like how much is in there currently, but then you have to go check the contract to see what is the current situation. This is the best place to go. And here you see the dollar value. So that's Fantom FOMO. Of course, many of you remember avaxstaker, and that seemed like there was a tweet about it, and that seemed like that was trained by the team as well. But that ran still like somewhere close to 21 days or something like that. So that was one of the earlier ones. Maybe that's why it was running longer. But they also promised the airdrop to the Matrix platform. And that was kind of funny because now you cannot go to, if you type matic staker, it doesn't take you anymore. It directs you straight to their new platform, Matrix. And let's see if we can get some data out of the Matrix platform. But the funny thing was that they promised matic staker users who are in the locked programs, they promised an airdrop. And what happened was that because I was in the 14-day plan and I was able to withdraw from the matic staker, then I got into a longer program. Because they changed the requirements of the airdrop. They said that, okay, you need to be on the 30-day program to get the airdrop. So I put some in that as well. And that's and then they didn't airdrop it to all automatically. In their Telegram they said that okay, if you had an issue, you have 24 hours to submit your address or something like that. And I saw it later. I saw it like 48 hours after or something like that. So they didn't even airdrop to everybody. Like if you didn't get it for some reason and you were not paying attention in 24 hours when they sent the message, you didn't get the airdrop. Like I didn't get this airdrop of Trix token. So here's the plan. I haven't been following this. I don't know how this has been going, so I have no idea. Swap invest documentation, but it shows the wrong network still. I thought I would matic. I would like to see the contract on this one. I'm on the matic network, so okay, let's see if the documentation gives some information about the contract. But this is very high risk now. Like I said, I don't know if it's even working or I haven't been following it. And considering how the matic staker went, I wouldn't touch this unless you got the free airdrop. Really, this shows here 0 at least. If this is the contract of it, let's see. I'm not the specialist about looking into smart contracts, but at least it shows here 0, so might be already empty as well. Yeah, so but even still, like I said, this made the matic staker was running like 20 days or something, and so you could still get your money out. Here is a matic stake. Here it's still looks like this one is this is total contract balance. Okay, so it's pretty small. Looks like this is not running. I didn't go into this one. Let's see, can we see the contract somewhere? Presentation. Maybe it's in the PDF, the contract address. I don't know. Yeah, it's strange they didn't. Maybe I can also find it in the audit online report. Let's see. But this is at least a very low. If this was total what went in 2.8 million and now there is 15,000, but it's still good, you know that there is still something in. So okay, they don't have here the contract address. Looks like it. View contract, it's here. Matic value. Okay, so there is a small amount. I think so, 28,000, 24,000. So it looks like you could be still able to withdraw if you are in the matic stake. I don't know how long this was running, but it has also the Avax stake where I'm still in. We can look at that as well. So yeah, looks like this one is at least looks like no exploit by the team or anything like that. Which is a good sign, because if you know the nature of these, you know what they are about, then you know how to use them. Like I said now, I would, if I get in the first 2 hours, and if it looks if there is something interesting in it, I think the matic stake and the avax stake, the thing with that was that I got the information that they have some connection to some Chinese community, so that's why they were probably running well. So if I hear something, if I get this information that there was some positive about it, some positive information, so whether it be docs developer or like this information about connections to community, then I could go into that kind of thing, and if I can get in the first few hours, then that sounds like a good deal. But if I would just go to in the random one, I don't know, it depends a little bit. Yeah, it's like a bit more careful now. Here is avaxstaker. I was in this one, and this one is also zero now already, I guess, couple of days. So this was avaxstaker. I was there in the, I would still have 8 days, because this one I was greedy on and I went to the 28 days. So I think I didn't actually look that if I would have been only 14 days, I've been able to withdraw. I think that was the case. That this also in this one, if you went in early, you would have been able to exit early. But now this one is zero. You can already see here. I don't have to even see the contract. Right here, this project is over. We launched a better one at long-term staker.finance. So let's check that out. But this is again like, okay, this is on matic. Total stake value 270,000. Looks like a similar thing that again, same kind of programs. Maybe they just you can earn USDC. Maybe they just a little bit change some percentages, or they have some other mechanics here, like Brave Investor, Brave Investment, and different stable coins. It's not different chains or what? But yeah, they made something different here. And this has been running like maximum 1 week, probably even less. I don't know anything about it. But again, like this, again with this, that if you see that the previous projects runs out of money, then they say like, hey, we have a new one, join here. Like, okay, if they made something interesting with this one, like if there's something really new and interesting, and this looked like a natural death of this contract, then maybe, yeah, you could join the next one as well. But it's always a bit, like, if their previous program runs out and then, we have a new one, come and join there, like, okay, when does that run out? It's like you want to be involved, or that's a tricky thing. Yeah, how do you feel about it then? Let's go check the Avax stake where I am in as well. So this is with the matic stake, same people. So that's very promising that this it still has 23,700 Avax stakes. So this could be, I think I should be able to get my money, because I also went very early on this one, and like I still have it's a very small bet, but just to get the flip. And 31st, today is 26th, so 4 days to go on this one, and I should be able to get out as well. All right. So that's it. These are the short-term plays, ROI Dapps. Get in early, get out early, and you could about double your money minus usually the withdrawal fee tax. Like in the matic FOMO, Fantom FOMO, I about doubled my money, but then it was minus 15% was the withdrawal tax, which is fine, of course. But yeah, so play these safe. The markets are looking better. We're starting to go up. Looks like that. I've made more videos on this, my favorite long-term plays. I think 1% per day is still very good, even though it's not the same like in these ones. But I don't know. Sometimes we get greedy and we want to like get rich quick. But I would rather build a longer-term steady income. If I can get 1% per day, you know, pretty happy. Imagine if you have like $10,000 and you get 1% per day for that. That's $100 per day. You know, that's your basics there, easily covered depending on where you live, of course. But so that kind of scenario, you know, like where you have a more secure, solid, long-term passive income. That's what I want to build here first of all, and that's the first main goal of mine and this channel as well. So I like VaporNodes, very good. I will be making actually a video maybe right away after this one about VaporNodes, because they have a lot of very good updates coming or came already. They are doing a lot of stuff, so I like that one for long term. And even though the node projects are a little bit on the downward movement, but I think it's just that there hasn't been enough new money coming into the projects. I think like people who like nodes, they like to diversify, so they take profits from somewhere else and then they put another one and then they take profits. And you know, so like there, because of the bearish market, there hasn't been new money coming that much in maybe to the node projects. So that's why they have been, I guess, a little bit on a downward slide when the other markets has been going a little bit up. But I think now, as if PTC starts to go up in the market, people also there's new money coming in again, and people also like want to put more money into the market overall. But also like VaporNodes, it's my long-term plan, like, you know, 6 months, 1 year, you know, it's I don't mind if it goes a little bit lower. You know, it's an opportunity to take profits from these kind of plans or whatever and get more nodes for cheaper. So that's a good thing, you know, actually, for long term. Another one is the Emp.Money, the Detonator. Again, my favorite, 1% per day, you know, packed into the price of Ethereum, which is a great thing for this year. You know, this year is very bullish for Ethereum. So, you know, the 1% per day what I get now is like, if ETH does 5x or 10x, I will get, it's actually 5% per day or 10% per day actually then. So that's another one. Like, now it's a time when the market is bearish, you build these long-term passive income streams, and when the market is going crazy again, then you are taking profits out. Then you are taking profits, you know, like all the way, and then you have stable coins or whatever, and then there is a dip again, and you can accumulate. So it's not like you start jumping into, you know, getting nodes and going into these kind of projects like when the market is already 50% up or something, you know. So the best way is to build now when we are still a bit bearish, on the bearish side, and then enjoy the fruits when the market is going crazy and all the token values are sky high. And a third one, which I'm very excited about, is the Connect, the company which has the real nodes which you can run on your basic computer. If you have a Windows 7, if it can run Windows 7, it can run those nodes, and that's check out those videos as well. I've made a couple of videos already about that, and I'll be making a lot more because they have very cool projects, very solid stuff coming out. Like in the past 3 months, they have been hiring was it 75 engineers or something in the past 3 months, and yeah, they founded just a few weeks ago, less than a month ago, office in Dubai, and you know, that's gonna be a huge one. Gala Games co-founder is behind Connect, and so they might have some connections to places like Binance and so on. So very excited about that as well. So 3 long-term ones at the moment, at least. But hey, yeah, I'll put the links down to these long-term projects. And again, if you like these videos, please press thumbs up and subscribe and click the bell. And I think I'll be seeing you soon in a VaporNode video. I hope you have a great Saturday.